What truly makes a woman beautiful? The question opens a journey into Ukraine, a land where beauty is not something painted on, but something breathed. If in the United States beauty is often associated with makeup and fashion trends, in Ukraine it exists effortlessly, as natural as air itself. The video's narrator says, "A Ukrainian woman is beautiful just by breathing." It's not just a poetic compliment. It's a definition of beauty born from resilience, dignity, and identity. Ukrainian women embody the essence of classical Slavic beauty, piercing blue or gray eyes, fair skin, and hair that ranges from golden blonde to chestnut brown. Yet their true charm goes far beyond physical appearance. It lies in their quiet confidence, the way they carry themselves, and the calm determination that reflects generations shaped by hardship. Each glance holds a story, not of vanity, but of survival, pride, and grace. Decades of political turmoil, economic struggles, and war have shaped Ukrainian women into figures of remarkable strength. They mature early, learning independence and self-reliance from a young age. Unlike the stereotype of high-maintenance beauty, Ukrainian women rarely seek luxury or extravagant gestures. They value sincerity, stability, and emotional depth, qualities often overlooked in a world obsessed with appearances. In love, they are deliberate and serious. Romance for them is not a fleeting game, but a commitment grounded in respect and mutual growth. Many men, especially older ones, are drawn to this composure and inner strength, a maturity that contrasts sharply with the superficiality found elsewhere. Yet behind this strength lies a more somber reality. The ongoing war and social unrest have left deep scars. Reports of domestic violence have surged, and countless women bear the emotional weight of conflict, loss, and displacement. Still, even in the face of trauma, Ukrainian women refuse to surrender their dignity. They stand, rebuild, and keep moving forward, a living symbol of the nation's endurance. That is why the beauty of Ukrainian women cannot be reduced to aesthetics. It is a beauty of spirit, soft yet unyielding, tender yet powerful. It's found in their ability to nurture hope in ruins, to smile through pain, and to keep faith when the world seems to crumble around them. In Ukraine, beauty is not a performance. It's an act of persistence, a quiet declaration that no matter how harsh the winds of war or time may blow, the soul remains unbroken. A Ukrainian woman doesn't need to adorn herself to be beautiful. Her beauty lives in the way she breathes, calm, steady, and full of life. Part 1. The Soul of Ukraine. Architecture and urban life. In Ukraine, architecture is more than design. It is memory carved in stone. Every building, every cracked wall, every golden dome tells a story of faith, endurance, and survival. In Kyiv, the 1,000-year-old capital, history breathes through every brick. St. Sophia's Cathedral, crowned with its 13 turquoise domes gilded in gold, rises as a symbol of unbroken faith through centuries of invasion and war. Nearby lies the Kyiv Pechersk Lavra, an underground monastery carved deep into the earth, once the spiritual heart of Eastern Europe, now a sacred echo of devotion that refuses to fade. Yet Kyiv is not only about religion and art. Beneath its streets run some of the deepest metro stations in the world, such as Arsenalna, buried over 105 meters underground. Locals call them underground palaces, with marble-arched ceilings and crystal chandeliers, relics of Soviet grandeur now aged by time. Between these monuments of faith and power stand gray apartment blocks, reminders of a Soviet past that still lingers in the city's skyline. Life within these walls is not easy. Ukraine's average income is a fraction of that in the United States. Rent may be cheap, food affordable, but jobs are unstable and power cuts frequent. After each air raid, families light candles for dinner. Children study online when schools collapse, and elderly people wait in lines for humanitarian aid. In cities like Kyiv or Lviv, architecture becomes shelter, a silent guardian that holds people together when everything else falls apart. Lviv, in the west, tells a different tale. Its red-tiled roofs and wrought-iron balconies look like a forgotten European melody. The old town glows with Gothic and Baroque facades, yet many doors are patched with scrap wood, and cafes stand on cracked pavement. Still, amid the scars, beauty endures. The people continue their daily rhythm, riding the metro, baking bread, sweeping doorsteps, acts of quiet defiance against despair. To walk through Ukraine's cities is to walk through time itself, from medieval sanctuaries to Soviet relics, from shattered glass to hopeful rebuilds. The walls may tremble, but they still whisper the same message: we are still here. Part 2. The Breath of the Land. Nature and Landscape of Ukraine. Ukraine's nature is not just a backdrop, it is the living heart of the nation. Across its vast lands, from the misty peaks of the Carpathians to the golden plains that stretch endlessly toward the horizon, every element of the landscape seems to breathe with quiet dignity. In the Carpathian Mountains, the air carries the scent of pine and rain. Here, the forest whispers stories older than empires. The Carpathian National Nature Park, established in 1980, protects more than 500 square kilometers of ancient wilderness, a rare sanctuary where trees have stood untouched for centuries. Within it lies the Uholka Shiroki Lu Forest, the largest primeval beech forest in the world and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. These forests are home to brown bears, wolves, lynxes, bison, and birds whose songs echo through the misty valleys. As the sun sets behind Hoverla Peak, Ukraine's highest mountain, the sky burns with crimson and gold. Streams flow like silver ribbons down the slopes, and the wind carries the low hum of life, a reminder that nature here has always been both wild and sacred. But Ukraine's beauty is not confined to its mountains. In the southern plains, fields of wheat and sunflowers ripple under vast skies, painting the land with gold and light. The Dnipro River, one of Europe's great waterways, winds through the heart of the country, sustaining cities, farms, and lives along its banks. At dusk, its surface mirrors the colors of the sky, violet, amber, and rose, as if the heavens themselves were bowing to the earth. Even in war, Ukraine's nature refuses silence. While cities bear scars of conflict, the countryside continues its rhythm. Farmers sow seeds, children play near rivers, and the wind still carries the scent of blooming fields. The people here live with the land, not above it. Wooden houses with thatched roofs blend into the forest line, gardens flourish beside wells, and every village hums with a simple harmony between human and earth. Nature in Ukraine is more than beauty. It is identity. It reflects the resilience of a nation that, like its forests, bends but does not break. Every sunrise over the Carpathians, every wave of wheat in the wind is a quiet declaration. Life continues. Part 3. The Voice of the Soul. Folk music of Ukraine. When words fall silent, music begins to speak. In Ukraine, folk music is not just an art form. It is the voice of a nation's soul, a living bridge that connects the past to the present, sorrow to hope, and the people to their land. For centuries, Ukrainian folk melodies have echoed through mountains, villages, and battlefields. They were sung at weddings and funerals, around bonfires and in the dim light of cottages, preserving the country's memory even in times when its people were forbidden to speak their language freely. The heart of Ukrainian folk music lies in its instruments and voices. The bandura, both tender and haunting, carries the stories of blind minstrels known as cobblers who once wandered from village to village singing ballads of heroes and faith. Alongside it are the kobza, the trembita, a long wooden horn that echoes through the Carpathian valleys, and the cymbali, a hammered dulcimer whose crystalline tones sound like raindrops falling through forest leaves. Other instruments, like the sopilka, a shepherd's flute, and the basolia, a bowed string instrument once common at weddings, form a rustic orchestra that mirrors the rhythms of the land itself. Each sound tells a story of joy, longing, and survival. Traditional songs are divided into ritual songs, love ballads, and dummy, epic narratives that praise heroes and mourn the forgotten. In the Highlands, singers use the white voice technique, a powerful, open-chested style sung without restraint. It is raw and unfiltered, a sound that carries emotion directly from the soul to the sky. In times of war, these songs have returned with new meaning. During air raids in Kyiv, voices rise in underground metro stations as groups of citizens sing old folk tunes together. On the streets of Lviv, musicians play the bandura beneath shattered windows, their music mingling with the echo of sirens. Each note becomes an act of resistance, proof that even when bombs fall, culture endures. To hear Ukrainian folk music is to hear the heartbeat of a resilient people. It is tender yet fierce, nostalgic yet alive. The melodies carry the pain of loss and the beauty of endurance, whispering to the world that even in silence, Ukraine still sings. Part 4. The Fire and the Wreath: Festivals and Cultural Identity of Ukraine. In Ukraine, festivals are not mere celebrations. They are living testaments of identity, hope, and endurance. Each one carries the rhythm of history and the heartbeat of the people, blending joy with remembrance and faith with defiance. The most significant of these is Independence Day, celebrated on August 24th. On that morning, the streets of Kyiv come alive with waves of blue and yellow, the colors of the national flag fluttering under a bright summer sky. Soldiers march along Khreshchatyk Street, tanks roll forward, and crowds cheer as music fills the air. Yet beneath the grandeur there is reverence, a quiet understanding that freedom in Ukraine was never given, only earned through sacrifice. By evening, the mood shifts from solemn to joyful. Folk dances merge with modern rock and pop performances. Children wear embroidered vyshyvankas, while elders hum old songs that once echoed through mountain villages. Fireworks light the night, but for Ukrainians, these sparks mean more than celebration. They are acts of resistance, declarations that even amid war, life and pride continue. Another beloved festival is Ivan Kupala Night, held in midsummer. It is a festival of fire, water, and renewal. As dusk falls, young men and women dance around bonfires wearing flower crowns. They leap over flames to leave behind misfortune and welcome new beginnings. Some wade into rivers, following floating wreaths said to bring love or luck to those who find them. The night is filled with laughter, music, and mystery, an ancient Slavic ritual reborn each year. In rural areas, festivals take on a gentler rhythm. The Sorochinsky Yarmarok, a traditional fair held in the village of Sorochinsky, overflows with hand-woven textiles, clay pottery, carved wood, and homemade preserves. Folk musicians play beside stalls, and the air smells of garlic bread, pampushki, borscht, and grilled meat. Here, celebration is not a show for tourists. It is a conversation between generations, a way for grandmothers to pass on songs, patterns, and stories to their grandchildren. In times of hardship, these festivals mean even more. They are Ukraine's heartbeat, bright, unbroken, defiant. When people dance, sing, and light fires under the stars, they are saying, "We are still here." The story continues. Part 5. Epilogue: The Unbreakable Soul of Ukraine. Beneath the soil of Ukraine lie centuries of memory, fragments of empires, echoes of prayers, and the quiet footsteps of countless generations. Every mountain, river, and melody tells a single story. that no matter what is lost, the soul endures. Ukraine is more than a land of wheat and war. It is a mosaic of histories, Slavic, Byzantine, Polish, Russian, Turkish, each leaving its mark on the architecture, language, and spirit of its people. In Lviv, cobblestones still whisper of the Habsburg Empire, where Viennese cafes line Gothic streets. In Odessa, the sea breeze carries the laughter of markets and the melancholy of sailors, mingling with the echo of old piano tunes from the opera house. War may shatter buildings, but it cannot erase memory. Beneath the ruins, museums keep ancient relics. In homes, embroidered shirts, vyshyvankas, are passed from grandmother to granddaughter. Folk songs once silenced under Soviet rule are sung again, not merely as nostalgia, but as defiance, each note a heartbeat of freedom. Even the land itself seems to remember. The forests stand as silent witnesses. The Dnipro flows with stories of trade, faith, and resistance. The Carpathians guard their peaks like old prophets, and the plains bloom each spring as if to declare that no winter lasts forever. To walk through Ukraine today is to walk through both tragedy and triumph. Amid destruction, there is creation. Amid silence, there is song. The people rebuild not only their homes, but their spirit. They plant trees where bombs once fell. They teach children to sing while sirens wail. This is what makes Ukraine extraordinary. Not the pain it has endured, but the beauty it continues to create in spite of it. Its resilience is not loud or boastful. It is quiet, like a candle lit in the dark, like a voice whispering through time. We are still here. We remember. We live. And when dawn comes over Kyiv and the first rays touch the golden domes of St. Sophia, the city seems to breathe again, weary yet alive, fragile yet unbroken. The story of Ukraine does not end in war. It rises reborn with every sunrise. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below to share your thoughts. Your support means the world and helps me create more beautiful travel videos. See you in the next adventure.